where the ancient wisdom grows. So here we are in the land of dreams, with Carmen Miranda in the moon's beams, in the dance of life, in the magic's glow. Until the moon, our love will always grow.
Good morning, everybody. Well. What do we got going on here today? First, I got some good news. Got a hair appointment today at 1:30. Two, weather next week is going to be very, very, very nice.
Oh, yeah!
Highs of 6 and 7 degrees Celsius.
Oh, yeah!
Might be some flurries, but it's not going to stick, trust me. So that's good. And the fact is, because it'll be so nice, we'll be go out, do things, maybe short video clips at Cumberland Farms again.
Oh, yeah!
I decided to reach out to Skillshare, and I did give an offer for becoming have them sponsor the show. So let's see how that goes, because I think my terms are pretty simple. That is, I just said I just wanted a flat rate. Remember, we do these shows 2 hours a day, 6 days a week, a morning show. So we can easily give them 2 spots each. So 12 spots on a 2-hour show for Skillshare. So I'm going to see if they think that's a good term. So we might have to negotiate a bit. But I think it'll go fine. I think it'll be great for everybody. Good morning to you, Hammer Nails. I also talked to Croc this morning about how to contact HelloFresh as well. Who to contact for them to get sponsorship. So we're going to see if we can try to get a sponsorship for HelloFresh as well. Now, there's 2 advantages with that. One, you guys can get a cooking video. That is, we'll be showing you how to cook the food if I get it. Number 2, there'll be a way to show you what I can do in the kitchen. And number 3 is, weather gets warmer, I can cook outside on the porch. So we'd be able to bring my little sterno stove out there and cook some meals on the porch. Was it kind of cool, you know? And last night we did okay. I didn't have a lot of people stuck around for the night show, but it was kind of long. It was like 2.5 hours long, and it was still interesting. I don't know. I didn't say the N-word. You're talking about what was going on with Yam Ranch and friends? No. I'm not the one who said it. So. Exactly. And I got a nice place on the patio where I can do the cooking too. So it'll be perfect for a little show kitchen. The weather's halfway decent. Number 2, I just gotta get a new O-ring for my my gas camp stove, so that we can then screw on a standard disposable cylinder, or we can use our sterno stove and cook on that. I got no sterno there. And so that should be interesting to see how that works. Because you see, there's a couple other competing companies, like HelloFresh. One of them is called Factor. Now, Factor's nice if you want Meals on Wheels kind of thing. I don't want Meals on Wheels. I want something where I cook it, I prep it, I eat it, I know what's in it. To me, that's a pretty big deal, you know? Whereas with Factor, sure, they're little microwave meals you can put in the microwave or in a toaster oven at a lower enough temperature it's not going to melt the plastic. Yeah, I want to cook something that's better than just shake and bake. Well, Chris Bliss, how you doing today? So let's see how that goes. So yes, the tarot reading is right, is that things are looking very prosperous, or at least potentially prosperous. Let's see if Blazing Leo comes up today. Now, let's see if that happens. So today I'm gonna go to after I get my hair done. Why do I got two chats in the screen? Well, this is the right one, I think. You must have had a chat open from last night. I must have left the chat open from last night, yeah. Yeah, so we'll see. I'm really looking forward to seeing how that works. Oh, I know the other chat was left over from last night's conversation. You didn't close the window. Oh. No, I got the right chat for you guys on the screen. But yeah, I think it'd be really interesting to see how that works. We still can't find the second one. So what do you think? Here's the other one from last night. Okay, close that one. Here you are. You're on YouTube. You do a show every morning at 10 a.m. You get on the average about 2 hours a day. You get on the average of about 150 views a day. I know it's not huge. You know, you're reaching out to a very busy audience that have their own lives and schedules and things like that. You're a show that teaches a lot of educational stuff, shares knowledge. That's where Skillshare comes in, because Skillshare is perfect for this, because this channel is what it does. We share knowledge. And as far as the good HelloFresh, that's great too, because people are busy in their days but still want to eat halfway decently. So that's why I think HelloFresh would be great too. How you doing, M60? Welcome to the show today. Gotta admit, it's kind of cool, huh? get to eat some fresh, hello fresh food. I'll be honest, I don't know how it works, but as I said to Grok, I said I'll reach out to Upfluence later on today and see if they're interested. That's okay. You will. Yes, you'll learn new things every day here. Yeah, even some things that are pretty esoteric, including vocabulary. So the next week, as I said, it's gonna be mild. It's gonna be warm. 6, 7 degrees Celsius. Not bad. That's like 40. Let's see, 42, 44 degrees. That's pretty good. Once we hit 10 degrees Celsius, people are gonna be walking outside and enjoying the warm weather and walking around in shorts. Absolutely. I mean, after all, a mind is a terrible thing to waste, says United Negro College Fund. All right, somebody is traded Dinger Donger. Let me see who it is first. 1 minute. I don't know if this is the real Blazing Leo or not, because is the real Blazing Leo here in chat? If the real Blazing Leo's here, please speak up. I'm going to assume it's not the real Blazing Leo, because she's not here in chat. Nope. No, it's you know who. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. Right. I know it's not her, so that's what I was asking. Why doesn't Yam Ranch just come up as himself? Come up as a decent young person, say hello in a polite way, and maybe, just maybe, I'll talk to them. I mean, instead of trying to impersonate other people, just come up here, be nice, courteous, and maybe I'll talk to you. Yeah, Ranch won't leave it alone. No. You mean partials? We're not getting full dentures, we're just getting partials. They're a little bit less expensive. Is that an Olympic activity? Snow shoveling? It should be. How fast can you shovel snow out of a driveway? After all, you got curling, right? Why not snow shoveling? Yeah, this guy's bored. He's bored today. Alright, troll. Let's go ahead and create a new link. Let's create a new link. And yes, I will send it to the real Blazing Leo. Instant meeting. Oh. That's different. Vac. Oh, wait. I can add people. Oh, yes, I can, because I have the Gmails. Yes, I have the real Gmails. So I can add people this way, too. Let's see. Can I go ahead and add the names first? Sarah Jackson, I will never be here. Mojo. Yeah. Golden Girl. Yep. Craig Sr. Absolutely. Dawn, if she wants to come up, sure. PDX. You know, PDX, yes. Parasolo, sure. Stan CT, no, I pass on him. All right, so now let me send a link to a few other people. Add others. Yeah, I just did. So let me just copy all the link information. Copy the link. It's VAC. Yeah, I'll get this on the screen here. Okay. So let's send this also to the real Blazing Leo, which I do have. So send it to the real Blazing Leo. BLAZ. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I screwed up. Okay, hold on a minute. Let me send it to. Make sure you send it to the right one, Michelle. Not that one, that's the fake one. Alright, gotcha. Send it to sent. Right. To. Oh, that's interesting. So Blazing Leo, she changed it in reverse. Okay. New panel link. Okay. And you send it a comedy flip? Sure. Comedy flip. COM. Why not? And I'll send it to Tiger Kitty and send him and Nails, Brain Dead. This takes a long time. If those of you who have no idea how long this takes, it takes forever. So let's send this out to shoot. Everything, all the people. Here's Tiger Kitty. One for her. She's at the dentist right now, by the way. One for Gaming Fairy. Don't know if she'll come up, but Brain Dead. Hammer and Nails. That's M60. Now, did NASQ get hers, or did she get missed? Yeah, she got it. For Chris Bliss, definitely. Okay, that's enough to start with right now. So, legitimate people have links. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Takes me a while to get all this shit done. I need to start making a mailing list. It'll solve a lot of headaches. Yeah, a mailing list would be great. And simplify things for everybody. Luck on that. So I did send a real link to the real Blazing Leo this time. Not to the fake one. So, I mean, if I get the sponsorship, that'd be fantastic. That's what the original fake message said. I've always my reaction on my channel. Well, that's nice. But do you think it's really going to help you any? So, today you're going to, after the hair appointment, I'm going to go down to McDonald's. I haven't had a nice double quarter pounder with cheese for a while. And I'm going to hang out there for a while. Maybe do a video. Or if I feel up to it, maybe I'll go over to Cumbies and do the same thing. A video, not a live stream, because they don't want us to do live streams there. So that's fine. Yeah, I could try to get a Cumberland Farms sponsorship too. I did try many, many years ago. I was much smaller then. And there's two levels. You can go for affiliates, which means you get paid like a small commission for everybody who signs up for the product. that would work out good for Skillshare and HelloFresh. And I think it would be great. No, I don't. But you know what? I don't have a problem with the cardboard boxes, but I do got a problem with the plastic cups. Of all the stuff that they should have stuck with, since they were going for paper boxes anyway, why didn't they just stick with the paper cups they already had? The wax paper cups. They were inexpensive, readily available, and are environmentally responsible. You know, these new plastic cups, I seriously question if those are environmentally that good of a choice. I'm switching the screen back to my screen so I can see my overdoing stat wise. But McDonald's, however, as a company, is right now facing an identity crisis. The crisis is because they are losing sales because of the economy. But the main reason is that the products are too expensive. And that's the most obvious thing. McDonald's used to be a place you can go for a basic meal, and people you see there every day. But nowadays, at $20 a meal, it's not a regular thing anymore. I just usually use coffee mugs. It's the recycle. They're kind of reusable. Just wash them out. And never had a problem with that. When did I first have McDonald's? My God, I was just a little youngster. Maybe about 6, maybe. It's not a major part of my meal plan, but I do enjoy going there once in a while. McDonald's used to have a whole different environment back in the 70s that was different than now. Yes, you used to smoke in McDonald's, but I remember the little aluminum ashtrays. A lot of times I was at McDonald's, I never really saw too many smokers, at least not in ours anyway. The old Winston McDonald's, which is pretty close to where the new one is, which was built back in 1987, 85, 86, was more or less where closer to CVS was. No, closer to Cumberland Farms. Actually, the parking lot is where the old McDonald's used to be. They moved it over when they built a new one. Yes, they used to do that. Yeah, it used to be a thing. As a kid, right? You used to have Ronald McDonald, and it was family oriented. Not as much anymore. You used to have a playscape out there too. And some McDonald's may still have this, the playscape, but also some also used to have tables for eating outside. I remember that in farming in Kenton. You used to have little tables outside at McDonald's. So you'd buy your food inside and go outside to eat it. They didn't have free soda refills like they do now, but it was nice when you could go outside and sit at the little dining area, eat outside, the sun, kind of like I do at Cumbies. And really, I never had that in a restaurant. We had a Ponderosa, we had a Bonanza. We used to have a Shakey's Pizza too, which is kind of cool. I remember that in Canton. You know, you can go to Shakey's and they would have the buffet. It was my parents' favorite thing to do. The pizza wasn't that bad either. At least the way I remember it. Shakey's Pizza. That's cute. Well, things sure changed a lot from the 70s at McDonald's. And it had a whole different feel to it. Yeah, we did too. Oh, yeah. I used to love going to Bonanza and Ponderosa. I enjoyed going to eat steak dinners, you know? Hello, how you doing, Ghost? Well, there's always something I loved. I was going out to eat because it used to be not an everyday thing. It was kind of like because my parents didn't have a lot of money, but we would do once in a while go to places like McDonald's or Bonanza Ponderosa or Shakey's Pizza for the buffet, which was pretty badass. I mean, they had a TV there, a big front projection TV set, and with a rotor, you know, because they had a rooftop antenna at the restaurant, so there's a rotor box. They could tune in to any channel they wanted to watch. Yeah, I remember that too. There were some pretty good restaurants back then in the 70s and 80s. Roy Rogers is back. I used to go there sometimes with my family or whatever when we were going out to travel stops. There would be a Roy Rogers. Went there one time with the school because we had a flat tire on the bus and had to wait for a replacement tire to come. I remember eating at Roy Rogers too. Good food, good times. That was the thing that I think people don't realize, that food is not just a matter of putting fuel in the body. Food is also a social thing. For humans, we are used to having a social aspect of food. Imagine, if you will, in fact, humans already do this now. Imagine if cars were like people. Car drives up to the nearest gas station with his other friends, all go over to the gas pumps. All go stick gas nozzles in them, right? And as they're drinking their fuel, they're talking and bullshitting. That sounds like something from Cars. I can just see Speed McQueen talking about Tomato, right? Because they're both drinking fuel. Hey, do you actually like what you do? Yep. I got to take you broken cars down to the garage, get fixed. That's my job. But nowadays it's like going to McDonald's is like going through Speed Pass for gas for your car, I'll take an energy cube, please. Okay. Here you go. Here's your protein cube. Thank you. Whip out your plastic tap to pay. Tap, paid. Yeah. More of his corpses are more like his age. Like the old Doc Hudson there, right? Gotta admit, Mater was actually a halfway decent tow truck, even though he was really beat up. Sure, he could have used a real makeover. But still, it's interesting to think about how we see so much of our modern age in cartoons in the past. Yeah, remember that SUV? Or those two SUVs that were kind of questioning about if we needed to get directions or radiator springs because they're like, hey, we got GPS. I don't need directions, we got GPS. Well, that's nice. You didn't even want to bother to say hello to anybody at Radiator Springs, did you? Kind of like Winston. Just drive right through it. Nobody would really stop to think about what is on Road 44 in Winston. Oh, let's see. There's a bowling alley. There's a medical clinic. There's a couple of There's a pharmacy that's still open. There's a couple of pizza restaurants. There's a tort law museum, which is kind of weird. Not a lot of Winston, actually. It's Winston is just an example of small town America. It's not a bad place to grow up. But it's kind of sad the way it has deteriorated over the decades. Yes, it does. Yeah, it does. The state of Route 44 brings you right to Winston. Go west, my friend, and you'll end up at Winston on Route 44. Be kind of a nice scenic drive, too, actually. Route 44 is not a short route. Goes all the way up to the Albany Turnpike. It's a long, long, long road. What's this? A new short? Let's see. Can I see what this looks like? Alright. Probably one of the most ruthless repos. Okay. Repos. Let's see, does MMD Strip have any new artwork out? Good question. Do they? Let's check. So MMD. See what's new on MMD Strip channel. We got shorts, posts. Oh, that's cute. Alright, let me show this on the screen. Yeah, this is cute. Let me get this on the screen. Sort of like a Barbie mobile. Kind of. Yeah. Here we go. Hey, that's kind of cute. Says, see. Resting or going somewhere, it strips everyone of power equally. The DMV of the future. The volcano. Now serving B12. What number are they on? Do you bring proof of residence? Even eternity has to take a number. Yeah, you know, that's a good point. Alright, here's one. Those affected by a Galaxy Eye support group for those who love life was unintentionally obliterated. Tuesday nights were never like this. As even this is a safe space galaxy isn't here. Noodles is looking kind of smug. He said, she stole my future. I rode alone for centuries and galaxies smiled at me once. I redecorated my entire palace. She never promises, she doesn't even try, she just exists, and suddenly, the soulmate needs space and a telescope. Jesus. Wow. Weird. I haven't played Battleship since the 80s. We used to have electronic Battleship, which is kind of fun. That last one was a little bit hard to quite figure out because of the nature of it. But let's see what else we got. Oh, this is another one. He decides to leave the chaos and escape to California. Okay, let's go back to this one. This is kind of cute. I think I'm gonna move to California. What? And there's Galaxy Eyes. I get my tan on, try surfing, and hang out with Galaxy Eyes. The Galaxy Eyes, my arch nemesis. I forbid you from ever going near her. You can't control me. I do what I want, babe. It's kind of interesting the way they caption that last line. Actually, it was supposed to be her saying that, and then the Noodle saying it. It was kind of interesting how the software got that wrong. I've seen it happen before when they do comic strips through AI. It's kind of funny when it does that. But isn't it kind of still true in Noodles too? Because he kind of does the same thing, right? He does. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go back and see how many subscribers does she have. She has 25 subscribers. Guys, subscribe to the channel. Help it out. Help it Galaxy Eyes out with the channel. And yeah, that'd be cool. Could bring that. Sure. Yeah, a lot of fun with that as a kid. I didn't even know they still made it. Not that it's really hard to make, you know what I'm saying? Electronic Battleship was kind of fun. Wait, bring a Monopoly game over too. Or Scrabble. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, guys. Let's help the channel grow a bit. I haven't seen that. I did see short, but I didn't really look at it yet. Yeah, well, I can certainly do that. Yeah. So let's not forget that yesterday was Lummy's birthday. And then on Sunday was Carmen's birthday. Yeah, it'd be cool to get Carmen a birthday too. Tuesday was Carmen's birthday. Oh, okay. Right. I think it would be funny what if someone did another cartoon with Noodles. Just showing what his life is like every day. It'd be boring. My name is David Noodles Bell. Now I drive to New Jersey to New York every day. I live in my SUV. Come on. It's not really that exciting. It's really not. Actually, I can get out the floor myself. I just gotta grab a chair. Yeah, that song is kind of weird. I didn't really hear much. Noodles really doesn't talk much about the Daily Noodles song. You know, on Daily Noodles Bando, I drive to New Jersey to New York every day. I live in my SUV. I eat fast food. Yeah, this is true. I don't know how some people will be able to play Twister. Imagine if someone decided to bring lawn darts. No! Keep the sharp, pointy things away from me. Although as weather warms up, maybe it might be an idea. What about Toss Across? Oh, actually, it's kind of a fun game. Toss Across? What about Rock'em Sock'em Robots? Connect Force fun. Yeah. I agree with that. I can always try the 1970s event called Jazzercise. Oh, God. Jazzercise. That'd be weird. I guess you could use knives. I suppose you could use regular darts too, but a lot smaller. Yeah, Operation School. That's a good point. Or imagine if you're playing Twister, all of a sudden you're all bundled up in a knot, and someone said, "Someone let's go," right? He's like, "Oh, we're stuck. I have to smell it." Ah. Mousetrap. That was fun. Playing Mousetrap. I don't remember playing Life much, but soccer. That's kind of a fun game. Some low impact soccer game, kicking a soccer ball around the backyard could be an option. How you doing, T Girl? Welcome to the show today. Good morning to you. Yeah. Yeah, horseshoes still exist, don't it? Yes, they do. Well, I never tried. I don't remember playing Life. I remember we had a Life game, but I don't think I ever played it. Okay, Vintage Meanie, how you doing today? Oh, sorry, I forgot. I did say apply. I did play applause for some people. Yeah, and then you get to see everybody's ugly toes, right? Oh yeah, I remember those. Yep, those are kind of cool, actually. How about slip and slide? Oh, slip. Oh, you almost lost your teeth in that one. Yeah. All right. Because earlier slip and slide were. It was really easy to go off the slide and onto the grass. Grass burns. Oh. No, I don't think I do. But I remember there was a cartoon, some rocket guy. Oh wait, are you talking about the ones you pump up with water? Those rockets? You can pump them up with water or with air, and they would go off into the air. Yeah. So that's a dream is too. What about moon boots? I actually never had moon boots, but I had saw people playing around with moon boots. They looked like fun. All those elastic bands, though. Like one guy got it as an adult, right? So of course he had to figure out how many elastic bands he needed for an adult for his weight. He said he almost went right through the door, almost went through it, almost lost control, almost went through the window. He said, "Damn, I forgot what these were like. I always wondered. Now I know why my mom was scared of these." Yes, good morning to you too, David. That's welcome to the show today. So anyway, so if you want to know where Tiger is right now, she's at the dentist. So she's not going to be here today, as I've seen. You already figured that out, and we also had a show last night, but it wasn't that really exciting. It was okay. It was 2.5 hours long. Couldn't have been too bad. I don't even remember Pokeball. I really don't even remember that one at all. But that doesn't mean anything. It's just yeah, it was I had a lot of fun as a kid. I really did. I mean, yes, I did a lot of indoor stuff too. I played with Legos, but I also spent time outside trying to play baseball. My eyes were better then, but not by so I was able to see the ball a little bit better. Used to play kickball too. We used to play in school. Did you ever play World of Warcraft? I have got to get back into playing the retail one. I played a little bit of it a couple days ago. I didn't get much into it. It was just among family and friends. Just more like attempting to hit the ball, try to go around the bases. It wasn't that easy for me, but I did used to do it. You know, kickball was kind of fun. What about playing hospital? I mean, we had a game in my gym class called Hospital Dodgeball, which is kind of like dodgeball, but it was using little pom-pom things, which is still kind of fun because you still basically, the rule is the same. You get hit by one of those things, you're out, you know. And then one of your teammates would have to drag you up behind the DMZ, or then you would get back up and rejoin the game. I suppose given their ages now, or their sizes now, it'd be very challenging to try to bring someone on a back to the DM's or medical zone, which really was just the end zone of the basketball court, indoors in gym class. It was kind of fun. And then there was another game which is kind of like capture the flag, which was kind of fun. Yes, we did have the parachute. I'm glad you brought that up. I do remember that. I thought that was kind of cool. No. Yeah, yes, we did have the parachute. And I really would feel bad for somebody trying to stuff one of those things into a parachute pack. I don't really know how in the heaven's name they can manage to stuff such a big parachute into a parachute pack. Clearly, folding a parachute must have been very precise. But for gym, it was fun. We also had a trampoline too, which was kind of fun. The school sometimes would bring out the trampoline in gym class. I don't know if I'd be able to handle it today, but you know. Yeah. What else did you guys do? Softball, basketball, soccer. Soccer was kind of my game. I kind of like soccer. Floor hockey. That was kind of fun. I liked floor hockey. I really did. I didn't mind it. The little orange puck was a little fast to see, but with rocks, I pass. I bruise too easy. Um, Yeah, the parachute was kind of cool, especially when we all managed to duck underneath it, right? After the class, we'd get everybody all together, and then we'd just jump underneath underneath after we managed to get up in the airloft. She's at the dentist right now. That has a dentist appointment. So she'll be here tomorrow. I didn't dominate in floor hockey. I tried, and it wasn't that great. I was a goalie a couple times too. I did manage to get the puck out, but it was a little unconventional. That in soccer, I was one of the people that would occasionally manage to kick it into the enemy's goal. Now, it's just things I remember, you know. Ah, yes, my elementary school years. They were a time of absolute interest. Yeah, cleanings, I guess. And of course, 1:00, 1:30, I gotta go into my hair salon. So I'm gonna be leaving here by about 1. I could leave here about 1:15, but I'm gonna leave here about 1:10 at the latest because I gotta walk down there, and it's not that far, but touch football, I've heard of that game. I don't think I've ever played it, but volleyball I certainly played. I also tried tennis too, but I didn't do too good with tennis. Remember Duck Duck Goose? That was a fun game in early years. Duck Duck Goose. Second grade. Yeah. I don't think Michelle Ho was that bad. I think Michelle was kind of fun, actually. Like I said, I had a pretty good childhood. I didn't think I did too bad. Like I said, I love school. I actually enjoyed school as a kid. So for me, school was you know, I love learning, and that's the reason why when Skillshare reached out to me for a sponsorship, I said, sure, absolutely. Skillshare sounds exactly right up my alley for this channel. You know, because I always loved learning anyway. And then later on today, I'm going to reach out to HelloFresh as well and see if they might be interested. Now, I love school. It was my favorite time. School year. Summer was nice, but school. I couldn't wait to go back to school. I always loved learning. It was always fun for me. Yeah, so Skillshare, it's not bad if you price it. It's kind of got courses on all kinds of subjects, and it's like $13 a month. It's really not bad. You pay for the subscription yearly, and if you do sign up, and I do get sponsorship, you can get 1 month of membership for free. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but trust me, 1 month of watching content that you want to learn, and you can always come back and watch it later. So if for some reason your day's busy and you only have a few minutes a day to watch a little bit of an educational program, you watch a little bit at a time. And that's perfect. Same thing with HelloFresh. Different but recent. So let's be honest. You want to learn how to cook? How about at least a meal plan that's pretty easy? You got the ingredients you need mailed to your door. You just put them together yourself. Follow the instructions. Learn a skill. And at the same time, you get a nice, easy meal to go and enjoy. And because you actually cook it yourself, you can make it exactly the way you want it. So, you want the meat a little bit extra burnt? Sure, no problem. You want it a little bit less burnt? Absolutely. That's definitely interesting. Well, that's one of the reasons why, for me, when Skillshare reached out to me, I said, "You bet I'll do this." It's a sponsorship. This is exactly what I want. I mean, Brilliant also is good too. Actually, I haven't tried Brilliant, but Skillshare I haven't actually tried. But I did look at the site. I saw what they had for classes and stuff. And it's perfect. It really is. Yeah, but you know what? Here's the thing. Yeah, you can buy a better stuff at the store, true. But then again, then you have to measure it. You got to make sure you get the right amount of ingredients. You got to figure out what ingredients you need. You might not even get all the right ones. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, shoot. I forgot the cayenne pepper or something. Well, at least with HelloFresh, the ingredients are all prepared in a bag, pre-measured. All you gotta do is put the ingredients together. And that makes it easy. You get to improve your cooking skills, and you have everything you need right there in the bag, ready to go. Hulk Hogan. I liked learning. That's what TV and books were for. Yes, I know. But let's be honest, things have changed a little bit. Well, our lives have gotten pretty busy now. Right now, our TV is in our pockets, as are our books in the form of PDFs. There you go. 321 contact. Yep. That was one of the more interesting science sessions on the National or Public Broadcasting System. Yeah, PBS 321 contact. Yeah, I used to watch that a lot too. See, the technology now is there that you can do all this immersive learning at home. See, that's the other thing. Some people say, well, let's go back to school. Well, first of all, not everybody has time to go back to school. And second of all, as the economy is, school costs money. And well, then so does Skillshare, but it's cheaper. So you don't have to worry about saying, oh, you got to take this, prerequisite and this prerequisite and this prerequisite. You could just learn the things you want to learn, kind of like Montessori education, right? So if you want to learn about cryptography, you can study about cryptography. You want to study computer programming, you can do that. You want to study advanced mathematics, you could do that. Sciences, sure. And you can learn them on your own time. So that's what I do with YouTube now. I'm always learning things because I love learning. Yeah, Mr. Wizard, I saw the old series and the new series in the 80s. I used to watch both of them. It was fun. I still don't get the Mobius strip, how that worked. I still don't get it now. How he was able to double the length of paper, and after taping the strip together with a twist, he ended up with a paper twice as long. I'm like, how did you do that? Yeah. And I mean, electronics. And yes, by the way, I do believe Skillshare also has music theory classes. And so you can learn about music theory, which could go along great with your instrument practice. Right. If you don't learn new things, you're dead. Didn't evolve advanced developmentally. It didn't even advance developmentally. That's what dead means. Okay? Learning is fundamentally essential. Life is a living classroom. You learn new stuff every day, or you're dead. Okay? And if you think you think just because you graduated from high school or college means your learning sessions are over, they're not. And you know what's good about learning is the fact that you keep your mind sharp, and that is important too. You're always learning new things because you're always wanting to advance. Because once you have that question that goes on in your head, how does that work? How does this work? All of a sudden, it's like, let me go look at a YouTube video on this subject. Even though I may not understand everything that they're talking about, I learned more about my body as an adult than I did in school. Well, yeah. Your own body would make sense, right? Because you're always dealing with aches and pains and strains and injuries, and you start to know how your body works. For example, drink a 32-ounce Diet Coke in a hot day. It's always a bad idea, but no matter. You find out why you piss like a racehorse. Or maybe instead you're drinking a 32-ounce Gatorade or Powerade. Or why when it's cold and you're drinking a Diet Coke, do you pee even faster and more often? Because you need less hydration in the wintertime. Normally. Yeah. Well, I understand that. I mean, it's just to me, I just love learning. So I never stopped learning. And education's cool. Yeah. Not a lot going on today. No, it was just a slow Thursday. Um, yeah, that's true. Some of it's cultural. Just leave it at that. But for women, it's best to wipe from front to back to prevent contamination of the urinary anus, which could increase the risk of urinary tract infections. Yeah, but Brandon, you learn stuff every day you're on the show. Think about it. You do. You're always going to learn a little bit of things every day. There's always dropping something here. You know, always dropping some educational crumbs around here. Yeah, that was a good call. Oh, Noodles, I forgot to send you a link. Let me mail this to you. Let me send it to you in Discord. Sorry, I forgot to send you the link. You see, what happened is Rance got the old link again, and so I ended up having to. So I'll email it to you because I don't know which one to mail it to you on Discord. Alright, so let's go to David Boldo. David. Okay. New panel link. Okay, check your email. Brandon, I already sent it to you too. You have the link also. I also sent it to Hammer and Nails. Look in your Discords. Okay, I got one person to come up. Let's see who it is. Cursor. Alright, it is Noodles. Good morning, how you doing?
Hey, Michelle. How does this guy keep getting the link, Michelle?
Because he came up as a fake Blazing Leo, that's how.
No.
And then I got
That
the
doesn't
real
make
Blazing Leo link, and I gave it to the real Blazing Leo afterwards.
Wait. You gave it to the real Blazing Leo. When did you give it to Leo?
I gave it to Leo after I gave it to the fake one. I went to look on her channel and see what the real link was, and I sent it to her real email.
How did you give it to her? An email address?
Yeah, I emailed it to her. I emailed it to both of them, actually. The fake Blazing Leo on Proton and the real Blazing Leo.
Oh, God. right. Well, listen, I don't have any time anymore to hang out with you. I tried coming up before, but yeah.
Right now, Tiger Kitty's at the dentist right now, so that's why he's been pretty quiet today. Yeah, there was I did see supposedly your account, the other account coming up, but I thought it was you know who, so I didn't let him on, and then I just someone threw the old link away and said screw it, started creating a new one. Okay. So, be interesting to see what happens if Blazing Leo does come up one day. In the she works in the morning, so maybe she wouldn't be able to make the morning show. That maybe on Sunday night or Saturday night, or maybe on my show or your show. Yeah, she could do your show. So, just it feels like a Monday. It's not a Monday. It's a Thursday, but it feels like a Monday. That'd be interesting. Well, it seems like really slow for Thursday. I'm surprised that there's not a lot of going on right now. The last one before Dope Girl, T Girl, I think. See anything exciting? No. Nothing new here. Messages. Just normal email garbage. I don't think so. So anyway, about 1 o'clock, I'm leaving here, and then I'm gonna go get some. So I'm gonna eat something. I could eat something before I go. Um, like what? Uh, I'm not sure what we're gonna do. What you could do is you could go to you could flip the day around. Say what? Like you could go to McDonald's before you get your hair done. And then you can go get your milk. And what am I gonna do with the milk? Sitting in the hair salon for an hour. Oh, okay, it's true. Yeah, I don't think it would go bad. No, probably wouldn't go bad, but still. Um, it's just one of those slow days. What you should do is make sure that everybody's got the links. Like, no, you mail it to Galaxy Eyes. Yeah. You mailed it to, I gotta see if we can figure out how to do distribution lists, because it'll be easier. Then I could just put the link in the distribution list and boom. It goes out to the regulars. The only problem is everybody in Discord wouldn't be able to be on my distribution list. I already was baptized. Oh. Strange. Oh. I guess it says. I think most people have actually kind of lost the message of what Jesus was trying to say. By humanity. This kind of sucks. Because it's true. You know. Trust me, there's a lot of mafioso that would just go to church just to pay lip service to Jesus. You know. It's kind of weird because it's true. There's a lot of mafioso that will do that. They'll go to church. They'll try to put on the public persona, but deep down, you know, they're living a double life. Which is interesting. Islam sucks. Really, it does. 5 prayers a day, having to face east, having to live under Sharia law. Sharia law is really weird, you know. And then if you're Jewish, you go by the same similar concept as Sharia law. No, I've been around a long time. I've seen a lot of different faith systems come and go. My faith system may not be stated in the textbook, but damn it, you know what? You can't say I'm not loyal to my God and goddess, because I am. Even if it is kind of hard to understand. Sound like I'm getting tired. Oh, I'm running out of ideas. Oh, I know. So, is it wrong if we decide to end early? No, it's not. Good morning to you, Jeffs. Welcome to the show today. It's just a slow morning because there haven't been a lot of people on the piano, but yeah, I'm still here. I don't think Jeff hates us. Why would you say that? It's really kind of weird when someone says that. Like, people come and go out of this show every day. No, Jeff didn't say that. So anyway, we had a night show last night that was 2.5 hours long. That was okay. I think it didn't bring in a ton of views in portrait. I did put a link into Skillshare. So let's see if Skillshare gets back to me and agrees to what I gave for terms. And well, right now I don't have any songs right now, but new ones anyway. Just last time we played some music too, including songs that including was it Psalm 83 from the Bible? It was just kind of funny. I took a psalm and turned it into a song. And I hate when shows like this are slow. Junk mail. I don't know why. Let's see. Come on, let's go. Bye. Okay. So Yeah, I will. That's gonna be a little bit later today, so 1:30, and you're gonna make some. So should you make some peanut butter toast before you go, or should you just go right over here appointment and then go to McDonald's afterward and get some lunch? I don't know anything about gay noodle song. But it just feels really slow for a Thursday. Yeah, it's kind of slow today. It's not really very active. No. I'll tell you what. Why don't we just get ready to wrap it up? It's not that much too early, and it's so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna find out when the Skillshare gets back to me. I'll let you guys know. This afternoon I'll try to reach out to HelloFresh and I'll see how that goes. And how does HelloFresh send food to your house? I mean, fresh produce, I can see that being shipped pretty easy. But some things like meat, for the meat entrees, I don't know how that would work. I don't either. Let's true Parasola. All right, guys. So I'm gonna just go ahead and wrap this up for now. Make it easy for me, you, and everybody else. And just want to say thank you for coming. So let's go ahead and get the blessings out. May all of you guys have a happy and safe day. May your day be bright and cheery. Weather is going to be working out better for the weekend. So things are going to be looking up. Amen. Also, don't forget, we're here for you every day, Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m., because we care about you. Want you to be happy and healthy and safe. The service is ended. Time to go. Peace, kind, love, and don't forget to party on, dude. And we'll see you guys tomorrow morning at normal time. And don't forget, Saturday night, Discord open panel. That too. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.
Michelle and Maria Luni, I will always be there for you. Michelle, never stop believing in yourself. Go out there and show the world what you can do. Go kick some ass and have a good time doing it. I love both of you so much. I love how far you have come on YouTube.
In the summer's embrace, she finds her way. Twisting and turning, she won't let things sway. With love for the